big silky bitch. Thinking real delicious, getting filthy rich. Never been a joker, hate a punk or simp. Get your blunts up high while I talk my shit.
I'm Angel Davenport. I'm one half of Big Silky. If you like what you're watching every Sunday, like and subscribe. It's right down there. That's all you gotta do.
But your eyes are up there, though. Hey! What's up, everybody? Someone here, and we are.
So you're mad now? Okay, big mad.
I mean, we're actually big fucking mad. Like,
I mean,
really upset.
how more mad can we be?
I mean, we're trying to find joy in the little shit because we gotta.
Well, we find joy in this, so that's good.
Yeah.
We want to actually dedicate this show to the memory of the young lady that we lost a couple days ago. Very tragic story. 19 years old. Rest in power. Toyin SALAU. That is an abbreviated version, but I want to say her name. She was killed by a black man that had molested her apparently the previous night before, and she was out protesting for trans lives, for black lives, for our lives, and she was killed by one of our own. And I know last week I was talking about the gender wars and how we don't want to tear down black men, but black men, you gotta stop.
Black men, period. I'm gonna just say this, and I said it online too. If you see your homies out here being bogus, if you see your fathers, your cousins, your friends, your best friend, I don't give a fuck if you don't beat their ass. It's a problem, because at this point, we're out here fighting for everyone, not just ourselves. We're fighting for y'all. We're fighting for our children. We're literally fighting for our lives against police and men murdering us, and not just black men. You know, white men too. Like, there are so many. There's so many men out here that really could stand up for us. And you know what? There's a lot of men who do stand up for us. We got some real ones in our lives that do, but we want to talk to the silent ones, the ones who don't check your peoples, the ones who could do something like this. Yeah, I'm talking about the ones who in a bar, you know, and you see some wild shit, you see your homie do some wild shit and you don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all the ones who got friends who been raping women and beating women. I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about all the ones who ain't speaking up when they see a sister in the street and she's really having a problem and y'all ain't speaking up. That's a problem. That's a problem.
And also, speak up for women that you're not attracted to. Speak up for women, period. Speak up for trans women. Speak up for black women. Because we are the most disrespected species on the planet. Yeah. We're not a species. We're humans. We're women. Speak up for us. Protect us. Just like we go out every time they fuck with us. Every time police kill another black person. We're on the front lines. Specifically black queer women. So y'all need to just... y'all need to protect us more. Make us feel like we're protected more. And then go out there and do it. Yeah. And also, if you see one of your own disrespecting and violating us, your sisters, say something about it. Do something about it. Stop acting like your clout score gonna go down to 0 if you check somebody, because that shit is dangerous.
Also, stop being scared, because I saw someone say that too. I saw someone say, you know, men are scared of other men. Cool, you're scared, but guess what? We're even more scared, and we still stand up for y'all.
Yeah.
So, like, stop being so scary and stand up for the people you supposedly love.
And we are still big mad, but we're finding joy through it all. Rest in peace, Toyin. And rest in peace the over 100 people that the cops have killed.
120.
Since George Floyd's murder. So.
Yep. 120 in 20 days.
Y'all stay safe out there.
Yep. Breaking news, y'all. Black people do not hang themselves from trees. Black people, after so many years, 500 years of systemic oppression, of being lynched.
400 something.
I feel like it was longer than that, but real shit, like, black people do not hang themselves from trees when they commit suicide. Stop acting like a goofy and be real. You're doing racist shit.
This is Angel Davenport.
This is Angel Davenport, and that's what the fuck I mean.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
You gained some quarantine weight, girl. That's okay.
Buddha blend.
You still fine as fuck. But here's a play.
Buddha blend.
Many flavors of Buddha blends.
Buddha blend.
To get that weight off your back, babe.
Buddha blends, nigga. Available in Blue Magic, Green Dream, Orange Crush, and Blood Red.
Hi, Muja.
Someone,
What's poppin' with you?
man, out here slowly but surely breaking quarantine.
Yeah. Was the Griselda? I saw you at the Griselda show. You were on that bill. Fantastic performance, by the way.
Thank you.
Was that show your last show before the Rona?
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that show because I think like 2 weeks later, it was all a wrap after that. It was crazy is that West Side Gun had the corona while he was performing. And I kept thinking about Teddy Grimes' extensive knowledge because he had the camera on his face. I was like, oh man, Teddy got the Rona too. And then I touched Teddy and then because you got to think, Psalm, a month ago, everybody told us if we touch our face, we're dead. You know
We're done. Yeah.
Well, I was dead. I'm like everybody else. I think I already had it.
There was something a little weird in my respiratory for like a week right before the uprisings. Like right before that happened, I was feeling crazy.
I told my homies if we got a month and if 1 million people don't drop dead, I'm going outside because you know what I mean. The warnings and the quarantine didn't equate to the disaster, if you ask me. But you know, the fact remains to be seen, which is why I'm still kind of still quarantined until September.
Okay, September is your date.
I said that. I told everybody that. Like I don't care what they say. I'm still not shaking hands. I'm still not going out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what made you want to put an album out right now in this climate? Because congratulations on it, by the way.
Thank you. Flowers blossom on top of coffins.
Yes.
We started this in January. It was just a earthquake of shit. You know, Lexi had passed, and then Kobe died, and then my homie Flinch died, and I was like, I got to get in there. I got to say some shit because I was, those were my inspirations, and I got up and I was more inspired than ever. So I just got busy, and then the quarantine hit, and then the album would have been out 3 months ago if it wasn't the quarantine, but I had to virtually mix it, virtually master it,
Man, that's sending those emails for like one little tweak. It's crazy. It's just like, it's like an hour.
Something that would take 30 seconds takes 2 days, and then the homie who I was working with, my buddy Jay Nutty, shout out Jay Nutty, his son dies in the middle of him virtually mixing it. His 11-year-old son died from complications of diabetes. So it's just been a monstrous year, man. But then, and hence the title, Flowers Blossom on Top of Coffins,
Now that makes more, and adds a little more context to the title. Big Pharma is great. And the video is too.
Thank you.
I really like Collateral Damage. Like Sticks and Stones, you say white people can't be trusted. What do you mean by that?
My dad's white, and he's a deadbeat dad. And if he says he's on his way, I don't trust what he says. I speak from experience. I'm not just saying that. I don't fucking trust white people. They're all spies, man.
Yeah, shit is crazy out here. I mean, it's been crazy, but now it's like everybody's shining a light on everything now.
I heard from a reliable source that 2021 gonna be even worse.
So the scene right now is in a real weird space right now. Only because, venues closed, the Rona basically fucked a lot of people's touring up, fucked a lot of people's paper up when it came to like doing music. How do you think the scene can rebuild?
It fucked up for a lot of people, but a lot of people took advantage of the scene, whether it's Buddha Thai with the juices, whether it's Grey Grease with the mask. my wife did 2 virtual shows a week. She's been getting money, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she kind of picked up when this shit happened.
Yeah.
I think it's because of her, you know, her activism and her speaking capabilities. They want to see her perform and talk. And so the virtual experience makes it more intimate.
Yeah.
So some people, you know, I appreciated the quarantine, you know what I mean? And some people didn't. Some people came up off of it and came out of here, whether it was financially rich or financially successful or just a new mentality, a new lease on life. As far as the scene, you got to get in where you fit in. You know, it's nobody's job to make you hot. It's nobody's job to blow you up. The city don't owe you shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's for sure.
You got to get up out of here for this city to respect you. You know, you come back and it's all, I knew it. Like, nah, you didn't know it, nigga.
You didn't know shit.
You didn't know, you full of shit. You know what I mean? So it's what you make of it. You know, it ain't nobody's fault,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
And I will say that's an ideology that comes with maturity, because when I was in my 20s and early 30s, I was blaming people too.
I know for me, I was entitled as fuck because I was doing the most early, and some shit it was the label's fault. Some shit it was my fault. Some shit it was my miscommunication. Some shit it was my laziness. You know, even with all the shit that I've done, being mature and being able to look back on like a 10, 15 year plus career, you get to see some of the things that like, oh shit, like I wouldn't do that again. I would do this again.
Isn't wisdom, maturity, and growing the best shit in the world? You know what I mean? It's like, and you're my motivation. I see you putting out songs. I see, you know, you might put out a song and get 20 retweets, but then you might tweet, I gotta take a shit and get 100 retweets.
I know, right?
Like the internet is a real fickle place.
Yeah.
And everybody got their opinion. I'm at the point now, 2 retweets, 3 retweets, or 300 retweets. I'm still putting my shit out. Ain't nothing gonna stop nothing.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about the likes and shit no more, because I know what the Bandcamp look like. I know what my bank account look like. And I know just know what my peace of mind and shit. You know, people lose their minds trying to be rappers.
We have to blame ourselves. If you ain't got no hits, don't nobody give a fuck how good you are. And I've always took the route, I make bangers. I make bangers for the street, political street bangers. I'm not trying to get on the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I wouldn't mind being on the radio. Now that my songwriting is up to par where I want to maybe write hits for other people. But, you know, I wrote for Puffy. I wrote for Kanye. They didn't bring me in to write their hooks. They didn't bring me in to produce. They wanted me to write them verses. Ain't no money in the verses.
Yeah.
The money's in the hook and the beat.
Yeah,
the money is where the money is in the hits.
Where's the hit? Yeah,
that's why Fat Joe's relevant 90 years later, because every year and a half the nigga got a hit.
He got something. He got something in the hit. That Cool and Dre album was really dope I think that came out last year. Yeah, it was a great album. I'm cutting this part out. You're married to another rapper. See what I did there?
But yes, I am.
How is that? I never said I would never even date another rapper, and here I am in a long-term rapping ass relationship. So how is it for you?
And both of our partners are 10 years.
Our junior, yeah.
Yeah, 10 years our junior, yeah.
What the fuck? That's a wild thing to have in common.
Well, you know, but when the quarantine hit, Maria gave me the company card and said, "Oh my God, they're gonna close everything down. Go to Guitar Center right now and get a studio." And so I ran to Guitar Center and we bought a studio. Came back and we've been on fire ever since, and that changed our life. So it's challenging at times. I will admit publicly that one time we got in an argument and it ended up being a rap battle.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
It was crazy. We started battling in the middle of arguing. It was fiery. Motherfucker. But it's the most beautiful thing in the world, man. You know, to have someone share your same passion and we bounce ideas off each other. And not only is she a rapper, but you know, with the paperwork and with the
way more than a rapper. Way more than a rapper.
Yeah, but with the paperwork and getting on that computer and monetizing our efforts and getting the word out there, she's a beast with it. So I'm so grateful. I've dated people who just sit there and just, you know, don't say nothing and just want to hear me rap and don't have an opinion. It's all you, baby. And, you know, that shit, you think you want that until you have that. And, you know, I need to be challenged. So I'm extremely grateful that someone understands my plight, my journey as well.
Yeah, and someone that knows that, you know, sometimes you just gotta get up and go. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get up and go get it. It's a beautiful thing. I love seeing y'all like online, and I love your kid, and like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And you got some talented offspring.
Yeah. Shout out to my babies, man. Nazim, Niani, and Louisa. I'm extremely blessed, man. And you know, I get to call my daughter. My daughter is 24. One daughter's 24. My other daughter's 1 year. But I get to call my 24-year-old daughter and get advice from her, you know. And if I'm fucking up, she'll tell me, you know. And sometimes I call her and be like, "Can I say this in a rhyme?" And she'd be like, "Hell no," you know, like. To, you know, because I'm a man. I'm a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I might say some shit that is funny to my homies.
Right.
But if I offend all the ladies in the crowd, what the fuck am I doing? You know?
Yeah. But flowers blossom on top of coffins. It is amazing. The shit just came out like what? Yesterday? 2 days ago?
18 hours ago, yeah.
Go get that on Bandcamp. I'll put your links and everything on the You Dig, you know, make sure people know where to find you. Okay. But is anything else you want to say? I mean, I'm wrapping this up.
Messiah Monday, every Monday.
Yes.
Till death do us part. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm in a good place musically right now, even though the world is in a terrible place. But I you know, since like 1989, I knew that this would happen. You know, the Nation of Gods and Earth told us it would be 95. Farrakhan said 95. Then they said it was Y2K, but it happened in 2020. Better late than never, and I'm glad it's in our lifetime. And death, I wish nothing but death and destruction to white supremacy. And mark my words, Donald Trump will be hosting Saturday Night Live within the next year or two. All the shit people talk, and George W. Bush is a hero. Trust me, Trump can be a hero too. They're gonna make it like none of this shit happened.
Man, shit crazy. Well, you stay safe, and I'll holla at y'all soon. Hopefully, like we see each other outside in the fall or something.
We got a link. Us four got to link up. We've been trying to do that. So
yes, absolutely. I'm like down to do socially distant or whatever you want to do. We good for that.
I'm done socially distance. I'm back to hugging niggas.
Okay. All right.
I love you. I'll see you soon.
I love you too. Bye.
All right, bye.
It's a very silky show.
Stay silky, stay silky, stay silky, stay silky. Hi guys, I'm Angel Davenport, you all know that. My stay silky tip of the week is work out of alignment. You know, I'm gonna say this because it is my preference to say it, but I really feel like God provides for us all, whether you think God is they, them, he, she, whatever, spirit, you know, whatever you practice. I really feel like God works through us because we're vessels, and I really think that God is working for us right now, and usually is, even if it doesn't feel like it. Understand that alignment is real and that things are happening to you for a reason. Follow that path. Trust your intuition. Go with your gut, because if you do and when you do, the rewards are so beautiful. I think that if we all just kind of stepped into our own power and understood that we are always being worked through and worked for and protected, then we really could get to the root of our own joy, and we could really do some great work out here. So my Stay Silky tip is find your alignment, step into your power, and follow that shit through and through. God got you.
Hi everybody, I'm back with my OG tip of the week. It's real simple. You gotta get offline sometimes for your mental health. The timeline has gone from triggering to traumatic. It's like every time I open my apps now, it's something devastating. It feels like psychological warfare. And a lot of people don't understand that you're not really helping out your mental health by what they call doom scrolling and just like kind of like letting your thumbs take you into these rabbit holes and wormholes of just like despair. They're killing one of us every day, and it probably was always that way. It's just we have so many cameras on the ground now. We have so many eyes on the street now that we're just seeing devastating things. Like, I didn't go online all day today, and when I pop online, what do I see? They done threw two black dudes in Black Lives Matters t-shirts and threw a black girl in a dumpster. And exactly. That shit is bullshit. And, when we keep talking about this infighting in between, trying to break down these white patriarchal, systematic, oppressive institutions and systems, literally white supremacy, we have to watch out for our own people as well. And fuck that, like I said, fuck that black on black crime argument to counter what has been systematic for us and systemic since day one. But man, it really fucking sucks sometimes to be reminded of all the different fights and plights, and there's a few different wars going on right now. So sometimes we have to unplug and get the fuck out of there and kind of go within, get offline, and type in with yourself. That's the only way you're going to continue to find joy in this crazy ass time. So unplug. Take a break from the internet, because this shit is going to be an ongoing fight. And sometimes we just don't want to be reminded of how much we're up against. Sometimes we just need to let our mind rest and give ourselves that self-care we really need to be able to continue on. All right? Peace. Damn it, we here at Big Silky feel that you deserve the best of web-based entertainment. In these undocumented, unparalleled, unseasoned times, we need each other to get through this. Because, frankly, shit is wild crazy, and then it's boring at the same time. So, a very silky show is here for you. Young Silky, OG Silky, Psalm 1, Angel Davenport. A very silky show. Catch us Sundays on YouTube. Peace. Oh my God, this is like one of the most incredible, exciting things that ever happened on Houseway in the morning. I mean, you are big time. I mean, we got a real fucking celebrity in the house. What the fuck?
Stop.
I just gotta ask you, man.
Come on, what's up?
What's this tattoo about? Are these like your favorite MCs or something?
Man, it is my favorite MCs.
That's okay. So that represents.
So it's gonna be Nipsey.
Okay.
It's gonna be Missy.
Okay.
And it's gonna be Biggie.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
And Nipsey at the top because he's sprouting out. I mean, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
I mean, one. You just being in the building. Yes. You gotta rap for us, though.
I gotta rap.
I mean, they don't even know.
All right, look. You might have heard about us. Fuck 12, they worry about them. My hands not shackled down, feet not bolted, I'm the riot. Big Silky pig, come find me. First cities to the ground. Violence still, these streets won't be no peace till we tear it down. Ain't no victims here. Built you niggas on our backs. Murder all my queens, my bitches all gon' fire back. Protect, raising girls, watching me to see the way. If I'ma die on any hill, my sacrifice gon' have a name. We need you arms, we don't need peace. If it ain't justice for us all, then we ain't free. I need these Nazis swinging high up in these trees. I need a neon on their neck so they can't breathe. This shit is house. This shit is G.
What?
I'm top of the line. You niggas know you can't fuck with me. I've been big. And I'm supreme. And if you talking all that shit, then you gon' get knocked on your knees, boy. Laid out in the street. I see how you do. Angel been the best, so it's always fuck you. Talking all that shit. Bitch, I been that bitch. I been off the top of shit. Chicago and Minneapolis going down. Fuck it, got the sound. Bitch, I been profound. Rules is going down. Yeah, you see me reppin' and you know I keep a weapon. If you talking hella hard, you know I might have to dissect you. Fuck it, I got the illest around. I'ma keep it off the top and I'ma keep that shit loud. Bitch, I been going in and you know I'm full of sin. And if you talking about my pussy, then I know you wanna sniff. These niggas know I'm elite. I'm the baddest bitch around and you not fucking with me. And that's shots to everybody who just wanna say my name. You wanna fuck me if you know you. Ooh, bitch. Look, bitch.
What's your name? Tell me your name.
Oh. Big AD, big game B. This is Big AD. This is very silky. Very silky. Always silky. Big silk G. Blessings. Thanks for letting me rap. I didn't know it was gonna snap like that. I didn't know I was gonna snap like that, but I was feeling it. And you know, this is I never had a platform like this before, so I'm trying to say they names every day.